a big patch dropping on console. Island rework is over. And could we be seeing another Archaeology event? Alright kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So you may be already aware, or by the time you watch this video, it may have already dropped to you. Console is getting a big patch. PlayStation and Xbox users, you've got something big coming your way, involving not something we don't know anything about, or we do know not something about. Wednesday, which of course is today, you are going to see a patch for console that includes over 70 fixes across all maps, meaning there's going to be many map and level changes across the board. The devs did warn us when it was coming to PC that it was going to be quite a big patch. Cue some alarming expressions, but it wasn't really the case. Whilst initially the update said for some 100 gig, 120 gig for some people apparently, it didn't turn out to be that in the end. It somehow overwrited the files and turned out to be a 1.8 gig for some, 1.5 for others, so who knows how big this is going to be for console, though it may be a bit bigger than a couple of gig. My guess is between 20 or 40. It won't be 100 plus, it shouldn't be. If it is, there's something very wrong. But what exactly is within this patch? The devs haven't told us, but they have since changed their patch notes to say that these are related to mesh holes and foliage, so not really worth listing all of them because it's just exactly that. More exploits have been resolved, fixed the canoe issue, King Dinopithecus trophy issue, and the big one of course, event items are now going to be available in your HLNA shops as of today, meaning if you go to Gen 1 or Gen 2, go to your Hexagon store and there they are, the skins and emotes for you to buy with your Hexagon points. And as we see each and every event throughout this year, more will be added. Once the next event drops, those cosmetics from that event will be available for you to purchase with your in-game currency. And lest we forget, this is your last year of events in ARK 1. I know, very sad time, so enjoy them while you can. Recently, Jesus Conde, senior concept artist for ARK Survival Evolved, came out with a post revealing all of the concept art that Jesus had worked on throughout the years when each map was unveiled. And it's a great little story through time of these magical moments when we first witnessed these epic pieces, revealing much more about the map and what we could get involved with when the game eventually dropped a few hours or minutes later. With this one in particular probably being my most favourite one, when the Extinction concept artwork was revealed, it was a mind-blowing moment to see where we had progressed to following, of course, Aberration. And just a big shout out to Jesus. These are fabulous pieces of artwork, which I believe a few artists got involved with. It wasn't just Jesus. I hope I got that right. But either way, please do go follow Jesus. I'll leave a link to the Twitter account in the description. Craig Brown, it's back again. Mr. Lead Designer on ARK 2. Holy crap. He's done another post about something. 1v1 me bruh. Galley with basketball, that's the game, suggesting we need to put this dude in ARK 2, Basket Brasaurus, ship it. Yeah, I mean, is it alluding to something? Basketball playing Gallimimus looking creatures? No, it's just a joke. That's all it is. But I just wanted to cover it because is the dino artwork alluding to something, an actual creature that's in ARK 2? I know, again, speculation. I hate doing these speculative news videos, but listen, noticing the creatures in the ARK 2 trailer do have a general colourful overtone to them. Is it a stretch to say maybe this is going to be a creature in ARK 2, or at least it's concept artwork for it? Possibly. Maybe it is just a complete joke, but if it's not, you've seen a creature for ARK 2. Lucky you. It was asked of Mr. Craig Brown by Mazzy the Master Tiger, will we be seeing the Archaeology events repurposed, reintroduced as we end ARK 1 and look forward to ARK 2? Craig Brown's reply was, you want a shovel, you say? Meaning possibly we could see this event return. What is the Archaeology event to you newer players out there? Running from June the 15th until July the 17th in 2018, it was an event of course called Archaeology that added some gameplay aspects of the game, as well as adding the Tech Rex and the Corrupted Helmet skin, where you could go and dig for dinosaur bones and then craft a range of different skins for some of your creatures out there, which I think are a real challenge to gain otherwise, including the Brachiosaurus costume, the Dilo mask skin, the Stigomalock costume, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, and the Styracosaurus costume too. Is there a possibility? Absolutely. If this is the last year of events for ARK Survival Evolved, they want to see this out with a bang, surely. And why not with an old event that they can reintroduce one more last time, which is this year, offering you perhaps some opportunity to get some more ARK 2 lore before we get to play that game, probably next year. Fjorda mod map maker Mr. Nakatas himself, who of course is helping to bring this mod version to a brand new official look to you in June of this year. So far it's going to be June. I don't see why it won't be June. And there's a bit of bad news coming from him that I'm afraid to report. In a tweet he recently put out where he asked you, the community, what you want him to do following Fjorda's official release, there's a few comments about, of course, the island rework that Nakatas have been attempting, experimenting, creating, developing towards Ireland being given a fresh new look. And it certainly looked great under the codename Astar, and using the new assets that we've seen with new maps that have been dropped and including them to the original island map, reshaping it to be a bit more up to date, as it is quite a very old map today. How old? Almost 7 years ago. That's a long time. And whilst Ireland has gone through a lot of iterations through, of course, its development to its final form, it's certainly now probably a bit outdated compared to most, meaning we was really excited to see this new version being brought to life and couldn't wait to see how it would look. Well, there's sadly some news about that. The question was asked by our favourite friend, Mr. Captain Fat Dog, are you still doing that island rework? Would love to play on that. Nakatas replied, no, he cancelled the island rework because he lost many files of them due to some dev kit issues, meaning we will never see what could have been. I am really gutted to hear that. I was really excited to see the island in some new iteration that certainly brings it on par with the maps today. It's still a great map to go on and enjoy and explore. I certainly do wholeheartedly mean that. And newer players to the game that may have just glanced over this, seeing it is quite an old map, I do encourage you to go and play it. This is the map that started ARK, and it's a great adventure in itself to, of course, follow through to the story's first big reveal that unravels the rest of the map. So go do it. If you haven't, you really should. And it's shout out time once again. This time we are shouting out Flame Renders, who we talked about previously in a video a few weeks ago where a little stunt prank was pulled with BAM, where we all thought there were some ARK 2 leaks going off, but no, that wasn't the case. This was just Flame, and Flame's certainly excellent work being put out there to the world, including this one, which is certainly a genuinely polished piece of work. But everything that Flame is posting right now is really well polished and certainly advocated by BAM, and I can see why. It really is high quality work, paying attention to things like blackheads, for instance, which is making me a bit self-conscious right now. So thanks for that, mate. But please do keep an eye on Flame's Twitter channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description. I know they've got a YouTube channel as well, but no videos posted there, but certainly one to watch. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, comment below, let me know. Good luck to you console players out there. Hopefully the patch isn't too big for you. And are you looking forward to the events that are coming throughout this year, including a possible Archaeology event? Do you think, would you look forward to seeing this being added as well, a final version of this? Until next time, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, peace out.